Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies, a weekly podcast following a group of friends as they battle across a homebrewed world called Antiriath in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Step into the mystical world of Antiriath and follow as our party of dummies adventure across the lands. Talik Grug, half orc, half fighter, the Mystery, played by Taylor. The Eclarian Shadow, half elf ranger from the Eclarian Mountains, played by Seth. And a Learlock Bloodhair, a Harengon cleric, played by Joey. Last but not least, the creator of our beautiful world, the man of many voices, and our dungeon master, Sam. Hello and welcome back to the show. Our party is finally out of the Underdark. They finished up their business with the Kretoks and worked their way back to Bilyatok. Upon arrival, they met with Bushi back in the guild hall and some strange new acquaintances that they hadn't met before. Bushi referred to them as the Ace Team, and they noticed that something strange is going on with Talik. Talik's got an eye floating above his head as it appears that someone is scrying on him, and that is where we pick up here. Hey, I wanted to make one more very special announcement. If you are listening to this when it releases, about 6 months from now, in August of 2024, we will be releasing an all-new campaign along with some additional content via Patreon. We're super excited to share more as we have the exact details on that, so stay tuned. And yeah, coming at you soon. Thank you so much for the support and love. We appreciate everybody.
I mean, somebody's watching him from afar through the use of a magic spell. Jerome walks over to a Learlock and he says, "If you don't mind," and he swishes his wand and gently touches you on the temple. And a Learlock, as soon as he does that, your vision kind of blurs for a second and then comes back into focus super clear. You're already keen vision. You can see even better. And floating above Talik on the other side of the room, you see this point of light floating about 5-10 feet above him. It is moving around slightly, and as it drifts around to where Talik is between you and it, you can see it's got the little slit of an eye. It says, fancy spell. Who'd you guys take off?
Shadow is gonna go, Talik? What's that guy saying to you?
Can I hear Shadow across the bar?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Nothing yet, really.
Shadow doesn't know what's going on. He's seen Jerome the Gnome. He's got this ominous message from the Dragonborn. There's a freaking Fae present, and Shadow's super twitchy around Faes. And so Shadow's going to move towards his buddy Talik because he feels like a Learlock's completely safe.
I think at this point I've calmed down a bit. I've puffed my chest out a little less. I'm like, yeah, so what's going on? What's up?
Well, I just wanted to buy you a drink and get to know you a little bit.
Oh, please, I'm dying for a pint. Make it 2.
Eva, could you take care of our friend here? And I'll have a wine as well. She pours everything up for you guys and passes it over.
I slam the first one, fully empty it.
I feel like we started off on the wrong foot. Tell me, what made you join the Confluence?
Well, it's a long story, but let's just say that I had nowhere else to go.
I understand that. I believe that's the story for a lot of us, myself included. They took me in. They were like family to me. I owe a lot to this place.
Yeah, I look over my shoulder. Bushi, he's a good guy. He's been good to me, and you know, I've grown pretty close to my companion Shadow back there, and and Alirlock I've just met recently, but he's proven himself as a trustworthy friend, and yeah. So I guess I've sort of found a little bit of a family here so far.
Well, that's fantastic. I'll let you finish off your pint. I should get back to my crew.
Shadow at this point is in the middle of the bar, and he's just looking he's looking down at old half-elf Snooty Toot and back at the Fae, and he's unhappy.
The half-elf Snooty Toot, Neldor walks up to you. He says, "Oh, sorry to disturb your evening. I assume Zargrax has informed you of the reason?"
Yeah, do you know what the word vague means? Well, y'all just defined it.
Well, the next question is, what are we going to do about it? Your friend is clearly being watched by someone, and who knows how long they've been watching him. We could attempt to dispel it, but the issue is, the person on the other end would know.
Give two flying shits. Talik, we're going outside.
What? Have another pint, please, quick.
Grab two.
Bushi slides you one over. What the hell? I'm not gonna miss whatever this is.
I come walking out with Bushi behind me with 2 pints.
Come on, Mr. Pretty Half-Elf. Alirlock, do you know what the fuck is going on?
I gesture to Shadow and ask him to walk over here, and say, yeah, there's some sort of light or that resembles an eye that's lingering above Talik, and I was going to make an attempt to dispel it with one of my spells. Do you think that's advisable?
My God, I knew Talik had a brown eye. I didn't know he had a ghost eye. Let's go outside. This is freaking me out.
Wait up, guys.
And you've got a bit of a crew, so Jerome follows you, Bushi's following
Hello,
you,
Jerome.
Neldor's following you, and the Dragonborn is following you.
Okay, are we going all the way outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a side door if you want to go out the side door over here.
Yeah, let's just do that. We're just trying to get private and quiet.
Yeah, there's one out this way.
Okay. So what the hell is going on? What the hell is up with me, and why are you guys all looking at me so fucking weird?
Okay, apparently, all these hocus pocus fellas say you've got some kind of eyeball on your head.
As soon as he says that, I grab the longsword of Held Light and I grip it really tight in my right hand.
Jerome steps over to Shadow and switches his wand, Scooby-Doo, and touches your Shadow's temple, and you can see it as well.
Don't like that. Yep, that's an eyeball.
I just start swatting above my head, like waving my arms wildly. What?
Everybody steps back a little bit, and Aldor's like, now look, this isn't the right way to deal with this. Zargrax, please.
What?
Zargrax will take his hands and do some intricate motions. He says, be gone from this world. And he pushes forward a wharf of energy over your head. And Shadow and Alirlock, you both see the eye wobble and then dissipate into a ripple of energy.
Is it gone? What is it? I'm like, it's like when you have a spider on your head or on your back.
Yeah.
I'm like squatting, I'm like spinning around. What is it? Where is it?
Shadow just sits down.
It's gone. Talk.
Well, whoever was watching you is certain that we know they were watching you now.
What do you mean watching him?
Are you saying you're unfamiliar with scrying magic?
I'm not necessarily unfamiliar with it. I just don't know who would want to watch Talik. Have you ever watched Talik for more than 5 minutes?
I'm scratching my ass as he says
I've only
that.
known y'all for about 5 minutes, and I'm not sure I'd want to do it.
There's only one person that would want to scry on us, and he's dead, so it must be his monkey.
Man, y'all are a strange bunch.
No, the druid. Don't you know about the druid? Bushi, tell him about the druid.
Ah, yes, I've heard of y'all's great adventure. Neldor turns to you. Do you believe that the druid has some accomplice that would be interested in watching you?
He has a monkey.
A monkey, you say? Well,
It's a
I
talking monkey.
don't mean to be offensive, but monkeys are generally not high-level sorcerers.
I just yell out the word, Zaius!
Yeah, Zaius, the monkey. He had clothes on. He was in a big ball, telepathically communicating with us through some kind of globe. He's talking a lot of shit.
I see. Now that does sound more like an issue of someone that could possibly be doing a scrying attempt. Well, do you believe this Zaius means you harm?
We've been in the Underdark for what seems like a fucking week. Now you're telling us I've got an eyeball above my head? I just want to drink ale.
Pollock, do you think that thing was with us in the Underdark and watched you crawl on top of that table?
There's no telling what it saw.
Oh no. Yeah, you guys fought the druid on the 10th. It's been 27 days, or it's been 17 days since y'all fought the druid.
Wait a second. We saw this Zaius, this monkey human scientist, through some sort of holographic transmitter. I don't know that this Zaius is responsible for whatever this eye is. How would he have anything to do with this? We haven't even seen him face to face. The druid is dead. We killed him. I saw it with my own eyes. And
What about the squirrel?
Sorry, a squirrel?
Oh yeah, Learlock. There's a squirrel, and he burrowed his brain into my brain, and he tried to do it to Talik, and it didn't work, and he disappears and reappears, and he's horrible.
Neldor's like, now this squirrel, did the squirrel have a name and talk and wear clothes?
I killed the squirrel.
the squirrel did talk, but it did not wear clothes. It was squirrel sized.
Oh, apologies, I'm just trying to get all the facts straight. Bushi at this point has pulled out some jerky and is like gnawing on it while he sips his beer.
I've been down into the dirt and I'm drawing like conspiracy lines, like connecting pictures. I drew a little picture of a squirrel and I connected it to Zaius, and then I'm just like doing that as we're talking.
Now there is the whole issue of the Moloch wizard we fought in the Underdark before we fought the dirty space whale.
Moloch, you say? Neldor's ears immediately perk up at that. Sargrass is like, impossible. There's no way you fought Moloch. He's been dead for over a century.
No, we fought him. He's dead again. Talik, show him the stuff.
I just open the bag of holding and just dump it on the ground because I don't know what stuff he's talking about.
Neldor and Zargrass kind of give each other a look and like look at you guys. Seems y'all have been busy.
Yeah, you've got the cape thing. The cape that Talik's wearing, that was Moloch's, and then somebody's got the blob staff.
Yeah, I pull that out. A rod of oozes.
Yeah.
I do a little sachet.
With the cloak of the Monty. It is a very fancy cloak, the cloak of the Monty Bong. Jerome sees the rod of oozes and kind of hops over to it. They're like, ooh, isn't that pretty? Would you mind if I take a look?
Yeah, sure.
Jerome the gnome is cool,
Hand it to him.
Learlock.
He's a character.
He takes the wand, kind of swishes it around, and a little like blob of the goo flies off and smacks Zargrax on the side of the face and kind of sizzles. He wipes it off. He's like, "Be careful with that thing." God.
Oh. Shadow looks over
sorry.
his shoulder and sees that the Furbolg has come outside, and he immediately jumps up on his feet, whips around, and just stands there and stares at her.
She was looking pretty normal until you do that, and then she kind of like averts her eyes again and looks down to the ground. She comes and stands beside the Dragonborn Zargrax. The Kinku comes out and nods at Neldor, kind of a "it's done" nod, and Neldor nods back. "Thank you, Pimpernel. Pimpernel's sight is remarkable, not just on this plane, but able to see into the others. He saved us from a great many invisible terrors. Hopefully today he helped your friend."
I spin around and I pull out the longsword repelled light and I'm talking to it way too loud. No, they're not talking about you. There's no way they're talking about. I don't think this eye has anything to do with you. You're fine. You're fine. No.
Shadow just
No, I don't think it's
completely
you.
ignores it and keeps staring at the Furbolg. But while he's staring at the Furbolg, he goes, "Okay, y'all seem to have a reaction to this Moloch fella, and he was a serious problem. But he's dead. I'm positive he's dead. He's in pieces. This is his shit."
It certainly sounds like something that, if this was the real Moloch, that he would do.
What more proof do you need?
Could have been another powerful wizard masquerading with his name. Doesn't mean he's the real one just because he says he is.
I don't like you.
Feelings mutual.
You don't know me.
And you don't know me. Neldor's like,
You-
now calm down, guys. This isn't getting us anywhere.
You calling me a liar?
Let's just settle down here. This isn't getting us anywhere.
Bushy?
Oh, yeah. He kind of wipes some crumbs and foam out of his beard. Yeah. I was just enjoying the show. What do you need?
Did you know that your dirty space well was a bullet and it was not a normal one?
What was not normal about it?
It seems that these corrupted creatures persist even after the death of the druid.
And even in the Underdark, no less.
Yes. I was hoping we could have a few more beers and a more restful evening before we got to business, but truth of the matter is, that's why I sent you guys a Speak Scroll case. I had a specific mission that I wanted y'all.
Speak scroll. This Shadow. Do you even know what a speak
Yes,
scroll
I-
is? I don't
yes,
even
I
know what
know
it
what
is
it
at
is.
this point.
Yes.
You had to
Talking
travel 2
about it,
days
I
to
don't
get the
even
damn
fucking
thing.
Yes, I know what it is. The guy with the metal tooth rats had it.
Yeah, Ostius. How was he?
He was an asshole, and he had rats
yes.
with metal teeth.
He is a real asshole. Although the rats with metal teeth, that would have been a new one for me.
No, Alirlock, the rats, I'm telling you, their teeth were made of iron, and it was not good.
I don't even know.
Are you
what
sure
this
about
guy's
that?
talking about,
Like,
Shadow.
is this real?
Where are
Yes.
we?
Where
Yes!
are we?
Yes, you missed it. You missed it. The rats had metal teeth. The alligators had exploding mud. The deer had lightning powers. It was chaos. The bats were catching everything on fire.
I just yell out and interrupt Shadow. Whose eye is this on my head?
Shadow goes, Bushy. Why did the bullet have abilities that it's not supposed to have?
I'm not sure, but could just be residual from the artifact you said that the druid had, or could be something else. The reason I messaged you, again, back to the point, is that there's been a specific request come in from the Baron up north, from Okerjest.
Not Debilia?
No, this is outside of Debilia's domain.
Oh.
This is Baron Carnor Shunfire from Okerjest. He's requested aid, and it's exactly what you are talking about. Apparently, he's having all manner of issue. His lands have been overrun by mutated beasts. showing elemental
Why
power.
didn't you send these guys? They're evidently your exceptional star team. Why didn't you send them?
I puff my chest out and chest bump the little horned guy.
Like aggressive, like getting in his face.
Yeah.
As soon as you bump into him, a flame appears in one hand and his other hand starts crackling with lightning. And Noldor says, "Let's not be too hasty, anyone."
Shadow swings the flat edge of his glaive out and smacks Talik gently on the forehead with it.
Oh, sorry. I thought, Bushi, I thought we were your ace team.
Oh, you're all my ace team. He kind of puts his arms around you guys. He gets Jerome in there. He's like, "But everybody has their certain niches, and I have a different mission for Neldor and his team. And this mission is something that y'all have experience and history with."
Bushi, before you get too drunk, I need to make sure in the morning I get a new speak scroll and a wayfinder.
Well, the problem is I don't have new speak scrolls and wayfinders. Unless you know where yours went.
Has Body Knock been by here, Bushi?
I can't say I've seen him. Now, that's not to say he hasn't slipped through, but I haven't seen him myself. You don't know anyone that he might have contacted, do you?
Yeah, Leech.
If old fuckstick got out of the grotto, then he's probably got it. Yeah, y'all ever been to the grotto? Don't go there.
Yeah, at this point, they've definitely heard about y'all's exploits at the grotto, because Baron Devillia has actually taken a whole crew there at this point.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
He says, yeah, it'll be a day's journey to Brumern to acquire a new one, unless you think you have some way to get your old ones back. Because it won't do going to see Baron Shunfire without a wayfinder. He's a very strict man. He follows protocol. If you show up without the proper credentials, he won't even see you.
Learlock, you ever met somebody that works in the black market?
I don't think that I have. I've only ever stayed slightly out of range of that realm.
Pollock, lead the way.
Permern?
No. The rat bastard's friend.
Oh, Leech.
Yeah. That guy.
I just grab a Leerlock on the shoulder again. I go, "You're gonna hate this guy."
You're gonna hate this guy. Oh man. Okay.
As they leave, Shadow gives a cordial nod to the other half elf. This is Baron De...
Yeah.
Oh,
do you not
yeah.
remember? The
Leech
other half
lives
elf?
in the sewer underneath. Oh my god.
So as y'all are walking up, you hear the sounds of mechanisms and hammering and cursing from a scratchy, nasally little voice. Piece of shit, man.
Leech, you here?
Hold on a second. Oh shit! You hear a little explosion. Son of a bitch! He starts whapping something. You hear like a big thwop, thwop, thwop. And as you peer in, he's smacking a little fire on the top of his station with a blanket. Oh, hello! He just throws the blanket on top of it and kind of leans casually to the side. Hi, fellas. How you doing?
Leech.
Oh, he survived the grotto. Yay.
Oh my God, survived! That was the best week of my life.
What wound up happening to you?
Yeah, what kind of shit you get into out there, buddy?
Well, after you guys abandoned me, I just hung out for a while. It took me 2 days to notice that you guys weren't even there anymore. I was just drinking and selling and meeting people. It was great. Haven't we had this conversation before? I'm pretty sure you roughed me up and made me tell you about one of my contacts in Voldemesto.
Yeah. Shadow forgot. We've been in the fucking Underdark for 10 days, alright? Have you seen Body Knock?
Oh, yeah, that little shit came through here a few days ago.
He did?
Yeah!
Where is he going?
Oh, I don't know. He didn't tell me.
Don't you lie to me, Leech.
No, he didn't. He didn't say anything. He stopped by. He picked up some bombs.
I smack him. I smack him in the face.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait. No.
Alirlock,
Hold on.
I do not know why, but Talik cannot help but smack this little fella. And he just smacks him. Every time we see him, he smacks him. I don't know why he
He's
smacks him.
abusive is what he is. And I was just about to tell you that I had something for you.
Kind of rude to call him little.
Please tell me it's the Wayfinder.
I don't know. It's in that sack up on the top. I tossed it up there.
Of course you
There's
do.
a little burlap sack sitting on top. It's got some stuff bulging out, making it about a 6-inch by 6-inch sack.
Who's this from?
I'll give you a 6-inch by 6-inch sack.
That little shithead left it. He said you guys would probably be coming by looking for it.
That little fucker. I reach up and grab it.
That's a speak scroll, Talik.
You open it up, and sure enough, inside there's a pretty large, like 4-inch compass with a top on top of it with the Confluence Guild's logo emblazoned onto it. And then there is a scroll case with the Confluence Guild's logo on it. And there are also several scrolls that don't seem to have anything written upon them. There's just 2 scrolls in it.
Shadow reaches out and snatches the Wayfinder and the speak scroll case, the Confluence Guild ones, and shoves them in his backpack.
Leech, you got any more, you been working on anything special we could use?
Oh, yeah. I got some good stuff. This one right here.
Alirlock, watch out.
This is my latest invention. I call it a gooey bomb.
Gooey bomb. What's that do?
Yeah, you toss this at somebody and it sticks to them and makes any sort of fire you throw at them do double damage.
Why don't you hook us up
Yeah.
with a couple of these? We'll test them out and report back to you.
Tell you what, just for you, I'll even give you a discount. Only 90 gold.
90? Come on, Leech. This is your test run.
Yeah. Look, I'll sell them to you for 70, and if you catch yourself on fire, I have no liability. Deal?
Shadow hollers from outside on the ledge. He goes, I'll give you 86 copper.
What's wrong with your friend out there? He never done a business deal before? This is insulting.
I smack him again.
Oh,
How
Jesus,
dare you
okay.
talk about Shadow like that, you little son of a... Don't push it, you little mother.
Yeah, Mr. Bunnyman, how'd you get tied up with these guys? They're monsters, I tell you.
Oh, come on. You should be thanking us. We took you to the grotto. That's like Disney World for you.
You could have got me killed. And I'll have you know, I took you to the grotto. It was my grand that got you in the first place.
Your grand was one hair away from getting me killed.
I know, isn't she the best?
Finog didn't leave anything else, did he? Like all of my gold?
Make me an insight check.
Oh, you might have some.
Nat 20.
Oh, ho, ho!
You can tell that he's squirming in his seat as he's like, no, he didn't leave any gold. Just that stuff in that bag there.
Shadow just kind of quickly, but also in a controlled, almost slow manner, flips his glaive around to where it comes up right in between Leech's legs and stops just short of the seam in his breeches.
Hey now, look, Hey, he may have left something else. Let me see here. Let me see what we got. I tell you what, the bombs are free. I've just got these 2 left because I just blew up the 3rd one. So you just take those and then we'll call it even, right?
No.
Make me a intimidation check.
I'm gonna blow up on him. Can I give him the help action?
16.
Yeah, you can roll it with advantage, Seth, if he gives you the help action.
21. 22.
Yeah.
Says, all right, fine. And he opens a little drawer in his thing, and he pulls out a sack of gold. He flops it in your hand, and it's a thick boy.
Ah, there it is.
There's 300 gold in it.
Ah. Well, thank you, Leech. And then Shadow just walks out.
You're not even gonna buy anything with it.
How much money did you make at the grotto?
Spent most of my money.
Oh my god.
I toss Leech 100 gold for the 2 gooey bombs.
I swear, ain't nobody got an honest trade around here. You be careful with these 2. You hear me? He shouts out to Alirlock.
I'll do my best.
I toss one of the gooey bombs to a Learlock and put the other one in my pocket.
Mechanically, it'll be the same like throwing mechanics as the other bombs, but it makes a target have weakness to fire for 1 minute, or until they wipe it off.
Okay, does it do any damage on its own?
It doesn't. It's like a little potion bottle. Think like a round bottle of this viscous black liquid.
And that's double damage, weakness to fire?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, hey there, Mr. Bunny. You want to buy anything?
Leech, I just wanted to say for your troubles and put 25 gold on his counter.
Oh, bless your soul. Bless your souls. May the gods have blessings for you on all your days.
Same to you. And then I'd walk out.
See, that's a real businessman, assholes.
You didn't give him anything, and you called him a bunny, you bitch.
I smack him again, and then I walk out.
Ugh. Pleasure doing business.
Hey, Leech, if Body Knot comes by here, tell him that we're looking for him at the guild hall.
I'll let him know. Not that he ever listens to me anyways.
Shadow steps back up into the doorway and says, "Hey, Leech."
Ah!
Yep.
He's scared.
And he says, "Hey, you ever seen this before?" And he shows Leech the Sovereign Glue and Universal Solvent.
Oh, that's what I think it is. You got yourself some nice stuff there. Mind if I take a look?
You cannot take it out of my hand, but you can look at it.
Do you mind if I... And he grabs a tiny little pipette off of his deck. Can I just take a little drop? Drop?
Shadow extends it out a little ways.
He carefully takes the cork off of the more viscous one and takes a little bit out. And he takes it over and he drips it on a little block of wood. And he grabs a clay pot from underneath and he just kind of sticks it on top. He lets it sit for like half a second. And then he flips it over. He's like, And he starts wiggling around. He shakes it, and then he just smashes it on the table. And the little shard where it's glued is still there. And he smashes it again. He smashes it again, and he just like pulverizes the shard into dust. But there's still a film of shard attached to the top of the wood. He's like, "Yeah, that's what I thought. That there's Sovereign Glue. You be careful with that. You put it on anything, it's never coming apart. Luckily, this is now an excellent back scratcher." And he goes and scratches it back with it.
Shadow just tucks it back into his bag and it's like, "See you around, Leech. Don't get yourself killed."
Oh, you know I won't. And then as soon as you walk off, you hear a glass drop and break on the floor. Ah, shit!
Well, Ears, now you've seen how people in the black market operate.
It's quite the eye-opening experience.
Yeah, Leech is something, ain't
Yeah, that's something to say about him.
Yeah, Leech. Leech is something.
Yeah.
See how people operate the black market.
he? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, what are we going back to the guild hall? Get back to the guild hall and call it there, unless somebody had something else they were wanting to do, because it should be around 5 p.m., 4 p.m.
On the 28th.
Yes.
Okay, let's head back to the guild hall.
So you guys head back to the guild hall. Y'all walk in, and everybody's made it back into the what's this place called where you drink things?
The tavern.
Mead hall, tavern.
Mead hall? Yeah.
The place where you get the foods and stuff. Neldor and his crew all kind of give you a nod as you walk in. Drum says, welcome back.
Hey, buddy. How are you, man?
Where's Bushi?
Bushi's up at the bar talking to Eva.
Shadow walks up and flashes the Wayfinder.
Son of a bitch! So you did find it after all. Did you just leave it under your pillow upstairs?
Something like that.
Shadow goes over to Talek and starts digging around in the bag of holding. Talek, where are your fancy darts?
My what?
Your fancy darts.
Oh, I have, let me see what I have here. I've got some. Right here.
What's the Kinku's name?
His name is Tano Chaili.
Kylie, look at this dart.
I hand over a seeker dart.
Pretty. Bruh, don't use those. Don't be a cheater.
He's holding them.
Wanna play? And he pulls out some regular darts.
Maybe next time.
I go over to the bar, grab a couple of pints to go, and I just kind of stumble up towards a room. You got my room ready, Bushi?
That's however you left it. We don't have housekeeping around here.
All right. I'll see you guys in the morning.
I promise it smells better than you, though.
Shadow sits over on a bench in a dark corner and stares at the furbolg.
She stares back at you, and after like 10 minutes of this awkwardness, she stands up and she walks over to you with her head down, and she just says, "Hello there. My name's Primula."
Hello.
What's your name?
Shadow.
Oh, Shadow. That's quite the mysterious name.
Yep.
I just wanted to give you something. And she reaches out and hands you. You'd seen she's kind of like fidgeting with her hands for a while, and she hands you a little circle about 6 inches in diameter of woven daisies from outside.
Shadow has no clue how to react to that, and he just takes it and goes, "Thanks. Are you Fae?"
No, not direct. I mean, I have a connection to the Feywild. I just wanted to give you that. Thank you. And she turns and walks off.
Shadow's completely freaked out now. Terrified, he goes to bed.
He attracts giants.
He does. He's got the giants like the Shadow. So what's a Learlock doing this evening?
Learlock's just kind of mulling about kind of just pondering on things that have occurred and pretty heavily thinking about the lycanthropy issue that is going to be a bigger issue in a few weeks. Nod, nod, wink, wink, nudge, nudge
Yeah.
style. Mulling about on those things.
So yeah, if you guys are all going to bed, I think that is a great place to call it, and we will pick up there next time.
Good stuff.
That
Bushi
was
can
fun.
give you a full briefing and prep you for the special mission he's got.
Love it. Sounds like we're back into the unstable evolution type stuff next session.
Yeah.
Yeah, after literally months in real life
Yeah,
in
Underdark.
the Underdark.
I'm good staying on the surface for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't record the actual date.
It's a lot of episodes. I can tell you that.
But it was, yeah, because a lot of sessions are 2 episodes, right?
Most.
So Joey joined us at session 31, and we just completed session 41.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Joey's played 10 sessions with us that don't include the one shot, but he's played 10 sessions of Unstable Evolution. And the entire time we've been in the Underdark, Joey's virtual entire experience with us has been in the Underdark. I mean, in the first session, it says we meet Alirlock, Talik gets drunk and talks to Jerome the gnome. Alirlock and Shiley play darts. Shadow and Shiley play darts. And then we head to the Kreetalk village to get the key and go to the Underdark and slip past the cave fisher and enter the mushroom cave where Talik eats a mushroom and sees nothing. That was
session 1.
Yeah, that was Joey's session 1.
Goodness gracious.
Poor Joey.
That was
He
awesome.
doesn't even know. Yeah.
Wild.
Well, good stuff.
I like
We
the
did it.
roleplay episodes. They're fun.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They're fun every now and then. I don't like to do a
They're
whole
good to
bunch of
li-
them in a row.
Well, we don't do them very often.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why
I
they're
like them
fun.
the way we do them.
Yeah. All right.
Good night, Taylor.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Find out what happens to our party next week. Check us out at dndndummies.com. And please leave us a rating and a review on your podcast app. It would mean the world to us.
Pollock, lead the way.
Permern?
No. The rat bastard's friend.
Oh! Leech! Oh my god, I sneezed. Edit.
That sounded so painful.
Oh! Leech!
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
That
gonna...
guy.
I just grab a Leerlock on the shoulder again. I go, you're gonna hate this guy.
You're gonna hate this guy. Oh man. Okay.